Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie, and this is going to be a little weekend vlog. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's Saturday morning at 10 a.m. and I just pulled up to a coffee and a mobile bookstore little pop-up in a Cub parking lot a town over from me, and I love going to these in the summer. And with my anxiety and everything going on, I haven't really been pushing myself to leave the house or like my small town that I live in. So I'm really excited. I just pulled up. It's like a 15-minute drive. I'm really excited to go peruse the bookstore. It's been a while since I've gone to her bookstore because in Minnesota it's very weather-based. So it's probably been since, I don't know, September maybe? So I'm really excited to see her revamps and buy a book. I'm thinking dark romance today. I'm gonna grab a coffee and a dark romance, and maybe we'll start reading that dark romance today. My husband's out of town for the night, and that means me going to buy a book and coffee and read and cross stitch. So I hope you'll spend the weekend with me. I have a lot going on for cross stitching that I'm really excited about. And I don't know if anyone cares to see my cross stitching on YouTube, but I'm going to keep posting about it because it makes me really happy, and it's a hobby that I'm loving right now, and I'm honestly doing that more than reading. So if I want to post any content, it's probably more cross stitching, but I do want to read. I'm hoping to find a good dark romance at this bookstore that I can dive into tonight. So we'll see. I'm excited. Let's go to the bookstore. Okay, I'm back from my little shopping trip to the bookstore, and I ended up getting For the Fans, which I do think I have on my Kindle, but I really like this edition. I think it's really fun. I believe this is a male sports romance that obviously has something to do with this website, I think. But so I think it's kind of like a darker, sexier romance, which is like what I kind of wanted. I'm kind of in a reading slump. No, I'm really in a reading slump. So I just want something fun. I've been wanting to read this for a while, and I really like this edition. So I grabbed this. She always has great stickers, and I saw this UFTA cross stitch sticker, and I'm in my cross stitch era, so I loved this, and I thought I'll probably put it on maybe one of my project bags or something. I just thought this was so cute. And then of course I had to grab the hockey romance sticker because it's adorable, and this is my favorite subgenre of romance. So, and then she updated her free bookmarks. They're so cute. Her logo is so cute. I have a sweatshirt with this logo on it, and yeah, she sells audiobooks, and she has an online shop too. So at Rolling Chapters on Instagram, check her out. Always a fun time to stop in. She's so nice. And then they always have a coffee pop-up too. It's the Coffee Cabin Express if you're local in Minnesota. And I got the s'mores cold brew. I don't know if you can see. It looks stunning. Like, oh my goodness. So let's take a sip. I'm not the biggest cold brew gal because it's like stronger, but when they're like doctored up like this, I can usually get down with it. So let's try it. Yeah, it's good. You definitely still get the cold brew, so it's not like too sweet, but you definitely get like the s'mores vibe. Now we're headed to the library, and then to go pick up our Nico boy. Okay, I'm back home with my coffee. I chatted with my parents for a little bit, which was really nice. Now I'm sitting down to watch an episode of Vanderpump Rules. I'm on season 3. I'm rewatching it, and it's just nice to listen to while I'm stitching because I already kind of know what happens, but I'm just like reliving all of the crazy drama, and makes me very happy of how calm my life is, even with like anything going on. It's just way less drama than that, so we love that. But I'm drinking my s'mores cold brew, and I'm gonna stitch for at least an hour probably. I'm working on this Germany, Berlin, Brandenburg Gate travel mini, and it does have like a background. It'll be a rectangle, and I think I'm gonna turn it into a fridge magnet. So I'm really excited. I got all of this done yesterday, so I was stitching quite a bit yesterday. The size is great. Like, it's a very quick project. I want to finish this today, so let's jump back into this project. I finished my project finally. This took longer than I thought it would. I've been stitching like all day watching Vanderpump, but I think it turned out really cute, and I'm going to self-finish it into, I believe, a magnet. Could do an ornament too, because it's bigger than I thought it would be, so I could do an ornament. I stitched this Berlin pattern because I studied abroad there in college in 2015, and it was such a fun trip, and I loved Berlin. I love the colors and everything, and this was so fun. So I'm done with that. I think I'm gonna watch a little more Vanderpump, and then I think I'm gonna crack this open. I wanted to do a quick update before we head to my parents' house for a little barbecue. I got 50 pages into For the Fans last night, and I'm really intrigued by this. It's definitely going to be a taboo romance. They're stepbrothers, which I didn't know, which is fine. They start out in high school when their parents get together, and then now they're going to the same college, so there's like little time jumps. I'm really liking this, and I feel like with the writing, the banter once they start getting together is going to be so good and sassy, and I'm so excited about it because they don't like each other right now. One of them is a preppy quarterback, and the other is like an emo artist. And so I just think it's gonna be so fun once they start like flirting and getting together. There was an author's note in the beginning, and it was like, I respect triggers, and if you don't have any triggers, I suggest you skip this and go in blind, but here's a list of triggers. And I didn't read them because I don't really have anything that would like send me into a spiral. I don't think. I'm lucky and don't really have a ton of triggers, so I think I'll be okay. But I really wanted to read it because I'm someone who like likes to know information right away, and I really wanted to read the triggers, but I was like, no, go into it blind. And I haven't even read the back. I really want to be surprised because I've heard good things about this and people really like it. It's kind of like the era of male-male romances getting popular with heated rivalry and everything. So I'm excited to finally get to this, and I'm really liking the writing and having a good time. So it's great because I've been in a reading slump, like I said, so I'm excited to be excited about something. We're happy about that. And then for cross-stitching, I don't have a current project. So I think I'm going to start the lamb chop dog toy design that I have. I'm making an ornament for our dog, Kevin, that passed away last year. So that was his favorite toy, and the pattern is so cute. This is a picture of it. So cute, and I think it's going to be a pretty quick stitch. And I already have the fabric for the back on the way. So I think that'll be my next project, and then working on some self-finishing of stuff that I already have done. So I'll check in with you later. Hi, hello, checking in. It is Wednesday today, and I wanted to check in on cross-stitching and my current read. So, cross-stitching, I cranked this out pretty quickly. I do ornaments for the dogs every year. I usually just buy them and put like a picture in them, but this year I'm going to make them since I'm cross-stitching. So this is probably going to be Evan's last ornament, and it is his favorite toy, Lamb Chop, of course. And I just put his name, and I did a decorative stitch, which I really like. I did run out of thread, of course, like I was so close. So I am ordering another skein of this thread, and then I'll finish this up. And then I'm gonna be self-finishing this into an ornament. So I'm ordering the thread I want for the cording. I got in this red stripe fabric from Spoonflower to do the back. So I think it'll be a really cute ornament. This is my current whip. You cannot tell what it is. This is the pattern. I am doing this hummingbird little square for my mom. She really likes hummingbirds, and she has just been very helpful in my life. I mean forever, but the last 6 months especially. She's been taking care of our dog a lot when we have to go to doctor's appointments or go do things, because Sweet Boy is not kennel trained yet. We're gonna get there, but yeah, she's been a big help. So is my dad, but I think she would appreciate a cross stitch more. So yeah, I'm making her a little hummingbird. I think this should be a pretty quick stitch too. I think it's like a 5-inch design. So that's what we're starting today. On to the current read. I'm on page 177 of For the Fans, and they're doing things for the fans already. They have been for a little bit. And I think I mentioned that it's stepbrother, which I didn't know when I purchased the book. They didn't like grow up together, and obviously they're not really related, and they don't really like each other, but there's definitely some tension building. The banter is just really funny, and I'm really liking it. I knew I needed something a little steamy and just like fun to get me out of this reading slump, and I have been wanting to read this for a while. It takes place in college, and this stepbrother duo, the reason that they start doing things for the fans is because their dad and stepdad loses all of their money, and they want to stay in school. They go to the same school, and one of them has a football scholarship but needs money for housing, and then the other boy is emo like artist, and he obviously needs money to just stay at the school. So they're doing this together and splitting the money. I feel like 100 more pages in, and it's just gonna be so juicy. So I'm excited to keep going in this for sure. Hi, it is Friday already, and in the beginning of this, I'm pretty sure I said it was a weekend vlog. Yeah, definitely turned into a week vlog, which is totally fine, but I am gonna pop on here just to end off the vlog, kind of give you updates of where I'm ending this vlog with cross stitch and reading, and then I'll start a new vlog tonight or tomorrow. I kind of like starting vlogs on Saturdays because I feel like I put on makeup and like maybe go do something, so it's like kind of a fun way to start the vlog. Yeah, I guess let's start with reading first this time. I'm about 60% into For the Fans. Okay, come on. And they are kind of just, hi. They're kind of just starting to admit that they have feelings for each other. They're back home for the holidays and, you know, sneaking around from their parents and kind of admitting that they like each other. But I'm still really enjoying it. It is super spicy. Like, if you don't like spice, don't read this. It is fun and kind of like a quick read, even though it's really long. That's why it's like, I need to end the vlog. I'm not gonna finish this in this vlog. It is 498 pages, which is long for a romance. So definitely want to finish this weekend, and I'll update you final thoughts in my next vlog. But I like it. If I had to guess right now, I'd say it's probably gonna be a 4-star, and I would definitely pick up more from Nyla K. I like the writing and everything. So like I said earlier, it just feels good to be enjoying a book and reading. I gotta get out of this slump. For cross stitching, I am working on the hummingbird for my mom. I think I'm going pretty quickly. I think the last time I showed it, it didn't really look like much, but it's definitely a hummingbird. There's another wing or two, and then I'll have to do a background. And I think I'm gonna do a decorative like stripe stitch. But yeah, I think it looks really good. I think my mom's gonna like it. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna start next, so you'll see that in the next vlog. But that's where I'm ending the vlog. Pretty good progress, especially this book is huge. And I actually did a lot of cross stitching this week. My dog, I have this blanket on and he's literally, Nico boy, where are you? Where are you? What are you doing? Oh my god, he's so silly. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you'll subscribe and stick around, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.